that also transfers to following. As a leader, my directions that I send my follower, I want to be very clear. And after I send that direction, I don't need to add extra connection through the middle, essentially. So I want you to feel like you're leading by taking a hand with you versus by moving the hand towards yourself and making that 1, 2 very clear. And your partner should be filling space. So you're going to just wait until you're ready to slow them down and then start the next point of connection. And that just like goes in a pattern the whole time. When you have partners who are not filling space, being able to create space through distance or create connection through distance. So if I have a partner who's going to stop on 4 and they're right here, and our connection should feel like there's slack in the rope, then I'm going to take my triple step to find the next stretch to then move on one. So that was pretty big. For leading and for following, I would highly recommend you practice doing all of your basics with different 2 beat increments. So whether that's like doing a walk for all of your steps, or doing triple steps for like the leading, triple step, triple step, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 1 and 2, whatever it is that you're gonna be doing. Same thing for following, just to switch gears. 1, 2, 1, 2, and not knowing when the end is, because I care more about what's happening in the hand than me feeling like this is where I have to do an anchor step. So I want your instructions as a leader to be very clear. Like that's the most important thing. You're not having extra going on that may or may not confuse your partner. Matching is pretty big that we talked about today. So I want you to be able to know that West Coast Swim can be led at like a 1 or a 10, and we kind of all exist in different frames of that. So the pancake drill is helpful to feel like, we almost don't even need a hook to know when to go. Like I'm literally following where the hand is going, and as a leader, like I'm sending my hand with my body to tell my partner where to go. But that can also exist at like an 8. So if I'm leading at an 8, because my partner is at an 8, or in that range, then I know that I need a 9 to send them forward, versus like just because they're at an 8 doesn't mean I need a 15 to send them forward. We just need that little bit of extra to get our partner from the stop and away to moving next. So that was the same for following. I really want you to embody the like filling space role of a follower, but almost feeling like as soon as you hit a boundary, like if the boundary is here, that you're still progressing in that direction even though we're not moving. But I'm not pulling the hand with me, I'm just sending away from the hand continuously.
Okay.
And being able to replace that, I think, with walk will give you that feeling, versus right now it feels like you have, like you find the stop and you use your triple step, and it's almost manufacturing this look, but it's not creating like the distance in your body for the stretch to occur. Thinking a little bit more about like these 2 index fingers being your major points of connection versus like it seems like 3 or 4 of the fingers right now. I think will also help you feel this, and starting to implement like a new way to think of your frame, which is like right underneath the armpit versus like your whole back or your whole core, and feeling like just the hook and underneath the arm is present, and that's where I know where to go. And there's a lot of fluidity that's happening in the actual arm itself. It should be not a whole lot of tone. Connection exists in this horizontal axis versus the vertical axis. So when the hand is raised, it feels like it's very, like you're just giving the weight of your hand versus applying any extra connection. And then being able to match, like as a follower through leaders that are giving you a lot, knowing that you can still move as long as the hand is moving. And if they're giving you a higher level of connection, matching that, but still progressing in that direction that you're being sent. And then whenever you're playing, all of that comes from just ramping up or dialing down a little bit. So if I'm given a 3 and I wanted to play, maybe I'll give like a 4 or a 2 versus like a 3 to a 7 to be like, no, listen. Because there's just going to be some partners who don't have those communication tools right now to be on the same page as you. So if that's true and they're not like willing to listen, you give them that 4, then it's not like gonna shock their system, and you can just like continue dancing, and they didn't pick up on it. That's okay. Like I can still keep dancing through whatever it is that I hear in the music. Because you have so much like footwork and musicality to your dances. I want you to keep that while still like just following the rules of I'm filling space until redirected, I'm filling space until redirected, I'm in compression until redirected, and being able to layer footwork on top of that. Like I can stay in compression and do like a bunch of different footwork things. I can stay in stretch and do like, you know, whatever kind of feet that I want to do, but this is what matters the most. And then layering your timing underneath is what's going to help. And do more drills for like you're doing triple steps and blocks in different areas. So that way you feel like wherever the hand is going, you can keep rhythm wherever you are. And I think that's going to help you feel a lot more adaptable to a lot of people and feel like you can blend more easily in social and in competition.
All right.
So yeah.